I'm going to show you how to integrate Seesaw activities into your Google Classroom. The first thing you'll need to do is sign into Seesaw. Now, what we're going to need to do is create a new class in Seesaw. Even if the students that you want to have receiving these activities are in a Seesaw class, you're going to need to create a new one if you want to tie it to your Google Classroom. So we're going to create a new class, and we have to say import from Google Classroom. This is where the magic happens that ties your Seesaw account to your Google Classroom without the students having to sign in. So click Import from Google Classroom, choose the grade, or no, choose the class. Now I'm going to use my ESL class, and this is several different grades, K through 5, but I like, and my students like, those cute little animal avatars, so I'm going to choose second grade so that they'll get to use those avatars. Going to import that class now. Click OK because my import was successful, and now I have a new class that is tied to my Google Classroom. Next thing I need to do is choose an activity that I would like to assign to my students. So I'm going to come over here to the light bulb and click Activities, and then I'm going to browse the activity library. I'm looking for an activity to help my students with sight words, so I'm going to type in sight words. And this is an activity that I'm looking for my first grade students to do, so I'm going to type in first grade. Okay, and let's see if I can find an activity that I think would be useful for my students on sight words. Let's see. We are going to do, here we go, this one right here. Okay, so I am going to assign this activity to my class. Going to click Assign. And I'm going to choose the class that I want to assign it to. And then I'm going to click Assign to one class. If I wanted to, I could have chosen individual students, but I'm just going to show you how to assign it to the whole class. The next thing I'm going to need to do is go to my Google Classroom. So I'm going to find the Google Classroom that's associated with this Seesaw account. Oops, sorry, wrong one. I need to go to Google Classroom. And I need to find my ESL class. Let's see here. They're right here. And we're going to go to classwork and create a new assignment. Okay, this assignment is going to be Seesaw activities. And I'm going to add a link to Seesaw here. And I'm going to give my students some instructions. I'm going to tell them that they need to click the link, log into Seesaw. I'm going to tell them to click I'm a student. Then I'm going to tell them that they need to click their username. This is particularly important if more than one person is using this device, because there may be multiple usernames associated with Seesaw. And then the next thing they need to do is click Assignments. That's what I showed you has the light bulb. And so I'm going to tell my students to look for the light bulb. Look for the light bulb. And then I'm going to tell them to complete the assignment. Okay, so now I'm going to post this. I'm going to put it in a topic. I'll call it Seesaw to make it easy to find. And now it's in my Google Classroom in a topic called Seesaw. So when my students come in here, They can click on Seesaw Activities, click on the Seesaw link, and it will take them directly to Seesaw. At this time, they can click on Activities, and then they can do the activity that has been assigned to them. One thing you want to make sure you do when you're in Seesaw is to go to the settings, and you need to change this setting right here. This says students can see each other's work. You do not want this. If students are working remotely, you want to turn this off so that students will only see their own work and so that students can't accidentally choose to assign their work to someone else. Okay, well, that's it. That's all you need to know. Hope this helps.